Hello everyone, Giltar here. This time I'm not doing a review. I'm actually doing this video for a couple of different purposes. First and foremost, I just want to thank zversus for sort of mentioning me in his a recent video. Really, since he spoke of myself and KPHM42, my own subscribing list or subscription list has pretty much doubled. So I really appreciate that. I'm hoping that I can continue on improving my reviews so that people who have subscribed to me on zversus' sort of recommendation will think that I'm a worthwhile person to watch. I'm also doing this to sort of, zversus mentioned that he wasn't too sure what I have in my Gundam model collection, so I'm just sort of giving a little, I guess, tour. Most of these models, or at least half of them, I guess, I've already sort of touched upon in reviews. There are a few other ones, like, well, there's Legends Bumblebee. He's not a Gundam, but I just like him on my desk. I've got some Robot Damacy figures here, like the Jinx, Keradim, and Double O. I'll be reviewing them probably sometime later today. The Rairu there, the high-grade Universal Sentry model, haven't done that yet, but a few other things like my Super Robot Wars models, my Master Grade Gundam RX-782 one-year war version. You guys already seen that. Up here on the shelf, I've got my RX-782 and Zgok, RX-0 Unicorn Gundam, DSSD Custom from C Destiny, I think. So those are the models I've got out so far. The rest of my stuff, for the most part, is in storage, or I haven't assembled them yet. So over here we've got basically a bunch of different models I've yet to work on. So I mean, right at the bottom, well, I've already done my 1/100 full action model of the new Gundam. There's the designer's color Cerevi above that, Exia ignition mode, my Alia Ray Leonard from Armored Core. I'm going to be working on that soon. Blue Frame Astray 1/100 no grade kit, Master Grade F91 Harrison colors. The 120 Scope Dog by Bandai, that's a really nice looking model kit. It's really chunky and kind of like retro, but I really like the real robot genre, so I like the Armored Trooper Votan's designs. I've got what is it, the Lasner? I forget what scale that model kit is, but it was part of the Real Robot Revolution line, and they only did a few models. I think there was like the Elgime Mark II is one of them as well. Up here I've got the Kerberos, is it Blue Q or Blue Q Hound? Really interesting. It's kind of like really Zoidish. Prime 92 did a review of a couple of these different versions of this model, so I really enjoyed those reviews, and they actually prompted me to buy this model kit because I really like the look of it. And then in here I've got a whole bunch of high-grade Universal Sentry model kits that I haven't worked on yet, but they'll be in the future. I basically stocked up on a lot of model kits for the winter because, as I've mentioned before, I didn't really get into Gundam modeling until a few months ago, like not until pretty much late September, October. So I haven't really been into the hobby for too long, so I was actually fortunate to be into the hobby while there were some really good sales going on. Like Hobby Link Japan had pretty much 2 different sales that had EMS shipping for free, basically to anywhere in the world, within a few weeks of each other. So I sort of splurged a bit, and I guess got myself some early Christmas presents and whatnot. But I figured, with those savings I made, like I probably saved a few $100s on all the different deals I got into. So yeah, I'm kind of spent for winter in terms of my spare cash, but I think it's worth it, and it'll keep me occupied for probably a good several months. Actually, I'll just show something else back here. I've got the Leader Class Optimus Prime and Jetfire. So I'm not just into models, I am into action figures, and as I've spoken before, I'm into Transformers. And actually, I think I might do a review of Leader Class Optimus Prime at some point. He's been already done a lot by the really prominent reviewers on YouTube, like Pia, for example. But I feel that I'll probably touch upon it later on, and I'll go into like sort of the toy design aspects of it, of the figure. But I mean, that's my collection, and oh geez, that's a phone. My brother will get it. Oh Okay, great. Yeah, so that's pretty much my collection so far. That is sort of up and running. Like I said, a lot of stuff is in storage. Like most of the stuff that's in storage is really my Transformers action figures and my other sort of mecha action figures. So so that's it. And once again, I want to thank zversus for mentioning myself, and also KPHM42. He's got some really great reviews. He does a lot of paint work too, so he had a recent update on his Gundam situation where he is waiting for a spray booth, but I think it's out of stock, so he's just going to go ahead and start painting some of his kits anyways. So I can't wait for some of his new videos of the paint work and other models he's done. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Please check out my videos in the future. I'll probably be uploading a couple later on today. There's a couple of video responses I might want to do, and I think I'll be doing some reviews of the Robot Damashi 00 or Gundam 00 line, so that'll be fun. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks to zversus. Thanks to everyone in the Gundam YouTube community and the Gundam community at large. So yeah, have a great day.